So if you train heeling with the toy in your left hand, this is a simple tip to help transfer your dog's behavior to the trial. So obviously in a trial, we're not allowed to have a toy on us, but we want our dog to see the exact same picture that they see in training. So I like to sometimes heel with my dog where I'm holding the toy in my left hand and I'm rewarding by throwing it to the left. This really helps dogs' head position and body position. But we want our dog to see the exact same picture in a trial as they see in training. So even when we're holding the toy in our hand, we need to move the same way that we're gonna move when we're not holding the toy. So I see a lot of times people, when they're holding the toy in their left hand, they're not moving their arm the same way that they move it when they're not holding a toy. And this is a big problem because then it becomes a huge cue to the dog, and they know when you're holding it and when you're not holding it. And whatever help that toy provides you, it's not gonna stick in a trial, or it's just less likely to. So make sure it's not dangling around and the string is flopping all over the place. So just remember, dogs have really good peripheral vision. So just because the toy is kind of out of sight and off to the side of their head doesn't mean that they can't still see that toy swinging off to the side of their head. So what I like to do is hold the ball in my hand. So make sure the string isn't hanging out of your hand, because then that can also be a tactile cue. If the string keeps hitting your dog on the side of the head, that can become another cue to the dog. Oh, you have the toy in your hand. Okay, I'll heel really well for you now. Tuck that string inside of your hand as well. So wrap the string around the ball and keep it all contained in there. And then also don't freeze your left arm. Move it, swing it back and forth the same way you swing it when you just go for a walk. So we want our dog to have the same reward expectation in a trial when we're walking and moving naturally, even if we don't have a toy in our hand, because when we train, we're always moving in that same way. So our dog sees that same picture and still expects a reward. So if you film yourself walking, heeling with a toy in your hand, and then you film yourself heeling without a toy, you want to see the same picture. You want to be moving in the same way.
Oi, there it is.